Biden administration failed to prepare for this influx of migrants when they originally lifted the public health-related pandemic ban, essentially, on asylum seekers coming into the states. Do you think they failed to prepare, and that's now what's really driving this quote-unquote breaking point that we're seeing in the city with the migrants coming in here?
No, I think what we're seeing in the city is a political stunt. I thought what really personified that political stunt is the governor of Florida. He had nothing to do with it. I mean, what was his purpose of sending a plane load to Martha's Vineyard? He just felt as though he wanted to get into this horrendous action. And so we're seeing the political stunt of this. I think that the Republican Party desire was to attempt to overshadow what they've done with the women's right to choose on the overproliferation of guns. I think this is a complete political stunt. And that's what has created what is happening here in New York City. And my concern is what's happening here in this city, and I believe they created it. This is a humanitarian crisis created by human hands, and it was a political stunt.
It stemmed from a crisis at the border. So should the federal government be doing more to provide assistance there?
I think it's crucial that we coordinate as a country to deal with the asylum seekers and the migrants, and that's what we're doing. That's the role I'm going to play as the mayor of the city.
I got two questions. Just one follow-up to Bernadette's. Trump's ban on asylum seekers and the fact that, you didn't have people coming in during that time, do you feel like that plays into it? Biden lifted it, Trump put it in place. So pre-Biden, presumably nobody was coming in, although I don't think that was exactly the case.
Right now, my focus is on what's creating the crisis in New York City. And the crisis that's been created in New York City is coming from a governor who is fueling the crisis, and he was intentional about what he was doing. He's been very clear about that. In addition to that, the first time he tried to deny what he was doing. So that is my concern, and my concern is not to try to figure out national politics. My concern is to address the crises that I have here, right here in New York City.